state said, hell no. But oh, on TV, they got this nigga saying, I hope millions of Americans get health insurance. Get the fuck out of here, man. You gave these niggas the opportunity to make a decision. You didn't make them do shit.
Right. Set a nigga up for the kid, that's all.
Yeah. And then everybody got their mouth open like, oh, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Let me tell you something, man. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck Obama. Because guess what? It's the higher ups doing that shit. I don't know who the higher ups is, my nigga. But last time I checked, long time ago days, because white people been losing for a long time. And the loser always try to make you lose more. You know what I'm saying? So like y'all been losing for a long time when y'all decided to get y'all money over to a goddamn bank that didn't exist out of nowhere. We don't even know them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Goddamn Internal Revenue Service. You gave your money away because you was fucked up.
Exactly.
So now I'm without health insurance. And they want to give me a little extra $45 on my food stamps. Because the food you giving me gonna kill my ass. And I ain't gonna be able to go to the goddamn hospital to get that shit taken care of. That shit dead. You got food poisoning. You got vaccine, and not to mention I got that vaccination when I was a kid. So, I don't know what the fuck these niggas doing. All I know is we just waiting. And until I get the fuck out of here, this country, man. Until we get the fuck out of this country, bro, we fucked.
Man, I mean, another thing about that too, though, like, I know this is probably a touchy subject, but niggas gotta get they at least identity right before you leave this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because absent of having that identity of knowing who you are, you can't find your place in the world no matter where you are.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You just gonna go over to China and then get manipulated by the Chinese. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
Or go over to China and swear they being racist too. You know what I'm saying? When it's a different culture.
And the easiest way to put doing
Okay.
that, like
Thank you.
just figuring out what you like. Your identity is what you like. I like a place where the weather's decent. And if it's not, these are the things that I want. I want
Right.
a house that I'm able to afford, government that likes me just a little bit. I mean, just they don't discriminate. They ain't gotta like me. Just don't discriminate against me, make my life hard for no reason, man. You know what I'm saying? But then as a kid, I was told that you was nurturing because anytime I seen your ass, you was a goddamn doctor. So I was told the doctor nice, they save lives and shit, career day type shit. Now all of a sudden, these motherfuckers trying to kill me. trying
Oh yeah.
to...
You don't want to see the video I tried to post about that shit, man. Like I tried to post about the fact that it was a doctor that came out recently and he had been getting threats talking about how the medical industry is set up to basically kill little black children and black families. Period. To
I could
basically,
only imagine.
what I'm saying, the virtues, and your virtues is the things you was born with. You ain't have to do nothing to get. You feel me? Your good health. And so
Right.
subsequently, when we go in there, it's like hitting a lotto when they tell you that you got one of these diseases. You feel me? They just picking and choosing, my nigga. You say you got a headache? Oh shit, you might got a tumor.
Right.
You might got a tumor. You feel me? Like, and the thing that's so crazy and amazing about the body, you feel me, is your body. You know this from like when you tell yourself you don't feel good, your body starts showing you the symptoms of how you don't feel good. You feel me? So imagine
Right.
somebody telling you got a tumor. Shit, you might not have had one before they told you, but your body gonna start create one. And that shit ain't no different than when you around toxic ass people. Next thing you know, you got high blood pressure and all kind of shit. You feel me? But
Right.
what I wanted to, rap with you about is I feel like when we see this stuff happening in the industry, like recently, Young Buck that been caught up in a situation. I feel like it's a lot of art imitating life. Too much we get to watching these celebrities and we listen to these different podcasts and we think like, oh, they just talking about somebody else's life, and we can't see how this shit affect us, or we can't see how, hey, a Young Buck every day in your life too, or MGK or Eminem. You know what I'm saying? So it really is are imitating life, but what does it mean when this shit happen? Like, for instance, I don't know. Are you familiar with the Young Buck situation?
No, I've been in today. I took a mental health day, man, for real.
Man,
I'm
and
cleaning
that's
now.
something, man, I feel you. That's something I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's something I'm worried about with dude. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong. I don't condone nobody being ashamed of their lifestyle, whatever their lifestyle may be. You feel me? And at the
Right,
end of the day, it don't change the fact we know there's a process as humans. You feel me? Once you get embarrassed, once you get put out on Front Street, you know it's a chance that you could hurt yourself. You feel me? Like that's the shit I'm
right.
thinking about, right? Like I wonder how fam mental health is right now. You know what I'm saying? You go from
Who,
being a
Young
guy
Buck?
you know as the alpha male, you know what I'm saying, this rough, tough dude, to now everybody making fun of you. You know what I'm saying?
What happened with him?
So I can't find the footage, and even if I could, I ain't gonna lie to you, fam. I wouldn't. I couldn't put a man out like I don't know, bro. I ain't with all that embarrassing me and shit. But I tell you what I know of the situation.
He a fruity
Um,
faggot?
yeah, he got tricked, bro. I was telling a lot of my homeboys at work, like, man, I know y'all niggas don't understand this concept, but I'm gonna say it in a way that's gonna catch your attention. But don't get me motherfucking twisted. I ain't gotta worry about it. I put anybody on the case, go look at my background. You ain't gonna find nothing. But I told them niggas, I'm like, bruh, you need to be careful. They got some fine ass niggas out here.
Right,
I ain't talking about no man in regular clothes. Nigga, I'm talking about a Beyonce looking ass nigga, bruh.
right,
And you gotta be honest with yourself. If you attracted to a woman for the qualities of a woman, and then a man turn around and pull that shit on you, and he dressed as a woman, looking just like a woman with the body parts and everything, you feel me? If you just on
right,
some window shopping, you looking around, see what you may see, you might shit assume that's a fucking woman.
right. Especially if she come home with me. I ain't gonna know. You know
But
what
I'm
I'm
talking
saying?
about even
Like,
I'm talking about we ain't even approaching. You feel me? Now you be out, you might be at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? You see something like, and you ain't even looking for the shit. You feel me? You just grocery store looking for what the fuck you looking for. And by the way, you see some pretty women on your way. You feel me? What you think is women anyway. I'm just saying how easy it is for anybody to get caught up in that shit. At least from the aspect that I was thinking that it happened. I was thinking like shit. Hey, found I got caught up. You know what I'm saying? He thought that was a woman. You feel me? And seemed like the case now, like either he thought it was a woman. Damn, I still ain't told you the whole shit. All right, bet. Here we go. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to break it down. This nigga don't even know the whole spiel though. The whole spiel is they got fam on video doing sexual intercourse with a she-male. You feel me? And he basically called out the dude who was on Instagram from the Ville as well. And Cooko was on there talking about how they done got Buck caught up or whatever. So Buck was like, meet up for the fade. You know what I'm saying? Since you on, Instagram talking shit about me. And shit. Apparently Cook didn't show up. Now everybody's like, damn, okay, Cook scared of Buck. But truth be told, I'm like, shit, would you show up for that fight?
hell no.
Like, honestly, would you show up to fight somebody you think is gay? Like, I ain't, you know what I'm
No.
saying? Like, and then you gonna catch an extra charge behind that shit too, even if you win. They're gonna because let's just say the police show up, right? And everybody tell the truth on why they there. Nigga, you gonna have to
Right.
tell the police you here to fight this man because you found out he was gay. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you definitely get in charge of the hate crime.
Come on now. You going down. You going down in a major way. So like, as much as people saying that man was scared to fight him, I don't know. But that's something to think about when you out here, you know what I'm saying, call yourself trying to call people out on shit. That motherfucker might want to fight you. You know what I'm saying? And then what you
Right.
gonna do? Because a lot of people doing this stuff so-called for attention. I don't think Cook Up was doing it for attention. Damn sure no Buck ain't trying to get this kind of attention. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? If it was something he really wanted to be out there, it would be out there. The mere fact that it's coming out now when seemed like Buck was about to make a resurgence. You feel me? You know how the music done basically went into not a singing, went into rapping. Not to say Buck didn't rap, but he did have a lot of melodic songs back in the day. The nigga was like, man, I like that kind of Buck music. You feel me? But he
Right.
was coming back with that melodic shit, and he was just about to. It seemed like he was about to, get a resurgence for the next generation. You know what I'm saying? So the younger folks will know who he is. Then this shit came out, and this boy. I'm just thinking like, damn, I wonder how shit is in the city right now. You feel me? The way I look at it, it's a big vacuum that done opened up though, because whereas a lot of people was looking for that big star to book in Nashville, you know what I'm saying? Buck was, mainly that star, you feel me? So
Right.
gonna open up a lot of doors for I say other local artists, you know what I'm saying, to come through and do their thing versus, all that money used to just go straight to Buck because honestly speaking, he was like the biggest name coming up out of Nashville. And I would encourage any of the youngsters, you feel me, whether you listening, you know somebody who rapping, man, get these little youngsters into it, let them do their thing because it's time to put a new face on Nashville. Straight up. We gonna need a new face. Shout out to my nigga Brandon Newman out there. You ever hear this shit? Mr.
Nigga,
New
we live,
Face.
nigga.
Yeah, nigga, we live.
I didn't know.
Oh boy, I don't never hit you up on Hangout without being live. Yeah, baby.
Right, that is true. I don't know. I ain't think of that. I was going in, dude. I was really upset.
Don't worry about it. Like the first 5 minutes of your conversation definitely went on here. Your personal shit ain't on here.
Oh, okay.
Don't even worry about that. I picked up when we was talking about how they did with the healthcare shit.
Oh
Basically how
yeah,
they moved us, gave a nigga act like they was giving you one thing and took everything.
yeah.
And that's
And
how it go though.
the hot thing right now is, oh man, move to Charlotte, North Carolina, move to Charlotte, move to Charlotte. I got sucked into that. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know nothing about Charlotte, but I wanted to
Hey,
do,
they ain't
the
evacuate
financial
y'all?
literacy thing. You said what?
They ain't tell y'all needed to evacuate, fool?
Nah, they ain't tell us we need
Talking
to
about some kind
evacuate.
of hurricane supposed to be coming through that bitch.
Hey, well, I'm cleaning the dental office, so it might take me in the dental office. I don't want to die at work. You feel me? But yeah, so like, everybody want to
Man,
move here, and they like,
whoa,
oh
hold
man, Carolina gonna be the new Atlanta, and I feel like they be tricking us sometimes. Then our dumb ass move like a bunch of geese and ducks or whatever, and then we up and moving, and then they kill our ass here because now I ain't got no damn health insurance. You can't make over 744. If you make $10 an hour and you got a family of four, it's a wrap. It's a wrap,
right.
bruh. You better pay for your food, your housing, your, insurance, car, payments and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a wrap. That's why I'm gonna tell these, I'm just feel like, we should bring it to the attention more when people ask, why should I hire you? Just in a nice positive way instead of saying what I said earlier. You would say something like just say, these are my bills. This is what's going on. Woo. If they don't want to deal with that shit, guess what? When you need a raise, they're gonna act that same way. So just keep it pushing. Like we don't need this shit. Like low key. If for real, we could just use up all they motherfucking money. And them niggas will make a way. Okay? That's one thing we
So
don't
this
do.
your comparison right here, right? This is your comparison to a Buck as acting like, you know what I'm saying, he one way to get the job of a rapper. And you know what I'm saying, this nigga really fronting, or
Right.
you still rent.
Exactly. Guess it's just life.
I'm just saying, that's the whole thing with the topic. It's about how, art imitate life. I want to get into the chat room. Anybody listening, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't in that chat room, jump on in that one so we can, chop it up, build, get your feedback. And I'll definitely be reading what you gotta say. My brother Triple Darkness say salute GMTT. So salute to my brother Triple Darkness.
So triple.
Trip. He say fuck Donald Trump. He was in agreement with your ass. Now I want to ask Triple Darkness, what you might know, Delonte, what happened with the ref in the tennis game?
What ref?
Apparently Serena done had some issues with a ref. Might have to pull it up.
Did it happen today?
I know her and Venus was supposed to play against each other again
Yeah, I
recently.
heard about that.
They say Buck can't go back to Cali. That's what they're saying.
Man, that's crazy.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah,
That
he
shit
probably in
crazy.
an emotional state right now, man. If so many people want to condemn other
I
people to make
mean, so
themselves
look,
feel
they said he
good,
was getting head from a trainer. So it's a chance you couldn't have known too, though. But they
Yeah.
saying, man, they got the video. I mean,
Like
not the
who was
video, the
recording?
audio
Like
of
some
him on
people
the
be setting
phone with
people
the
up.
trainer. Huh?
I said, like Dick Gregory said before he passed away, like sometimes this stuff is planted. Like sometimes people be getting set up, man.
Right. But you know how quick people is to jump on shit, you feel me? To the point it's
Yeah.
like, man, everybody, this what I look at when shit like this happen and people quick to jump on the story and shit on you. Uh, but like a lot of people saying this ain't new. But let's just say this was a different situation, you know what I'm saying? And somebody that got set up and people quick to jump on it. If this was you, this would be a good chance for you to look around and see who really didn't fuck with you to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And people that was only showing you love because they felt like at this point in time, Buck, you could do something for me. But now they feel like the nigga can't do shit for himself. They shouldn't. Let alone he can't do nothing for them either. So now it's like niggas like, yeah, I ain't like that nigga anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Corny.
shit. I remember when that nigga cried on the phone. Like, damn, my nigga, come on now. At the end of the day,
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna stay on the conversation too long about it because it made me feel some kind of way talking about their business like that. Like, you feel me? I
Oh, one
had
of
to
his
get
homies
over.
did that?
Yeah, I had to get over, bro. Being like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was homophobic. What they would say, homophobic. Anytime something gay was going on, I thought could be remotely gay. I was like, shit, let me get the fuck away, running and shit. Like I'm scared of gay. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like it get to
homophobia
a
ain't real,
point,
man.
but people's
I wouldn't.
people's love. It get to a point when you get to thinking like that. This for anybody and everybody. When you get to thinking like that, bruh, straight up and down, you borderline because now
Mhm.
you looking at things as though, hey, let me make sure I ain't gay. Let me make sure, nigga, you should know what the fuck you is. But I'm talking about when I was a child. You know what I'm saying? And I first heard about gay. Like I ain't know what the fuck it was. So, you like shit. Let me make sure I ain't doing this. My daddy said this might be gay. Or let me make sure I ain't doing this. My mama said you been your rich gay. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up and down, you gotta know who the fuck you is to where no matter what the fuck happened, if a nigga set you up, you gonna handle that business. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be skeptical, like, damn, maybe I am gay. I did just get got with my dude. Nah, my nigga,
Right.
anybody can get got, but you need to be careful. Stop thinking with your dick all the time.
Right. It's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Man,
sad that
boy, it's
people
kind of
can't go through
sad.
their
Man, it's
lessons
kind of
without
sad,
people
bro. You
shaming
could
them.
have you a set stable of women that you know is women, but you just out here bucking, throwing your shit anywhere. You feel me? That shit can happen to you. That shit
Right.
can happen to you. Let this be a lesson. That's why I be like, man, this is art imitating life, bro. There's a lot of niggas, we know in the hood that's doing the same shit. And shoot, some youngsters put me up on some shit that's going on in hip hop right now too. Like you heard of NBA YoungBoy?
Yeah.
Man, the youngsters say, no, I'm pretty sure you probably not, you ain't heard of this other brother. He got killed. Uh, named G Money.
I
Long
know a lot
story
of niggas
short,
named G Money, but they ain't famous.
right? His name is the real G Money. You feel me? So long story short, from what the youngest put me up on, they say, homie, first he hit he smashed NBA YoungBoy's sister, right?
Church.
Give her the shit, right? Give her the herpes or whatever.
Oh
Then he
shit.
smashed NBA YoungBoy gal. Give her the shit. And the shit get
Dang.
back to NBA YoungBoy. Really?
God. Yeah, that shit is nasty. That's what I
Bruh,
man. I never. And
that's
girls be looking
crazy,
good
son.
too, but you just gotta keep it sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Keep
but
it
I heard fam had herpes, but I didn't know that's how he got it though. That's crazy. A nigga that you was cool with, Slick was like your old head. You feel me? What I mean by old head, let's just say you older than Marlon. You feel me? By a couple years or something. And you kind of show him the ropes. As y'all get older, y'all get closer in maturity. So then y'all become best of friends. You feel me? But at first, you kind of like big brother. So he was kind
right.
of like the dude who did it to him was his big brother. I'm like, that's wow, bro. You turned that man into a monster. And word, quiet as kept. That's who they saying basically did that shit to him. And then it was vengeance behind that shit. So I'm just like in my head, I'm like, if this is true, how the hell, look the little dude NBA still on the street. You feel me? After we
Right.
know G Money dead behind that shit. He dead behind that shit. You feel me? And don't get me wrong, I ain't no police ass nigga. Shit, I don't think police should be listening to my show, honestly, because ain't nothing they gonna want to hear. But at the end of the
Right.
day, it don't change the motherfucking facts. Like, it's consequences for everything, and they kind of got our hands tied behind our back. You can't even handle your own wax no more. You feel me? So at the end of the day, if homie went and handled his own wax, like, damn, how y'all making this nigga famous though? And if that ain't art imitating life, when in the hood we celebrate the killers, you know what I'm saying? We celebrate
Right.
the murderers. You feel me? The niggas who robbed.
Low
We
key,
ain't
I mean,
celebrating
it's
the
like
work, huh?
it's us appreciating our troops, I guess you would say. Because at the
That's
end of the day,
that's why I'm like,
you know,
okay, so they see that's how it work in the hood. They letting these little niggas get away with it now.
right,
They like, oh, that's how they want it. Okay, bet. But we don't even recognize we done been put in circumstances to where we felt like shit ain't one shit we could do about it. So shit, it is what it is. But we can't sit back and be like, shit, this how we want it to be. Like, don't get me wrong. I want motherfucker to stay out of my motherfucking business, honestly. But it don't change the facts is shit, we live in a community or we live in a neighborhood, which means we live in a close proximity to each other. If shit happen to you, it more than likely happens to me too.
right,
So with that being said, I'm looking at the MGK and Eminem, going back to that shit. Like I'm looking at it look like our so-called enemies or our former oppressors is turning on themselves. You feel me? This is prophetic. You feel me? I don't care what religion background you come from or ancient texts you done been reading from. It say your enemies are turn on themselves. You feel me? And you watching. First of all, these motherfuckers done took over hip hop. Because the last time I heard motherfuckers say something about hip hop, not rap, them motherfuckers said MGK and Eminem is bringing hip hop back. I'm gonna say that
yeah,
shit again. They said MGK and Eminem is bringing hip hop back. And ain't it funny they making these motherfuckers go against each other like they used to do us?
yeah.
But we
And
can
like
say
we
that.
still doing like that whole Nicki Minaj and Cardi B situation. Like my wife was telling me about it,
Nigga,
and
you
I just thought
jumping
it
the
was
gun.
crazy.
Go ahead, though. I was
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, because it's like they putting the women against each other, and they don't need no help doing that. They got this
What is that?
natural thing called that time of the month, or that natural thing called I don't like this bitch. That natural thing like bitch, you got the same shit I got on, bitch. That
Right,
syndrome.
right.
They already got that
That's what
engraved
I
in them, like And like
Yep.
our thing is, nigga, you stepped on my shoes and you ain't say excuse me, cuz that's our thing. But
Why you keep
they
looking
putting
at
these women against each other. And these bitches got on, at least Nicki Minaj, from what my wife told me, had on a designer dress. So you're not supposed to be fighting in these white people shit. But you talking and you can't just celebrate, hey, and the funny thing is they always light skin, and it's like when it was dark skinned women in the industry, and I ain't trying to bring color coded to the subject, but when it was dark skinned women, Missy Elliott, Queen Latifah, you know, they probably didn't do songs together, but they coexisted, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays it'll only be one woman. You know what I'm saying? We can't celebrate the black woman and hear different songs, diversity, None of that shit. Because they
Gotta
don't want us to
say.
be diverse. They want us to be split in every way possible. Like, let's just imagine that. You know what I'm saying? And then when we imagine it, we'll open our eyes and realize, nigga, that's real life. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't think that shit is real because it just don't seem real. Like, who the fuck got time to wake up and think about how to fuck me over? Well, I tell you who. Imagine you ain't have to go to work because all the money was in your bank account at that moment and it's
You
constantly
gotta figure
coming
out how
in.
to keep up and getting
And
it.
and you got people under you who run your business and they run it like better than you. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck do they need you for? You just a CEO on paper, you just come up with ideas. And guess what? That's when they have time to come up with their idea. If I wanted to stay on top, this is just me, poor ass, low class. You know what I'm saying? Got a business, struggling business, as you know. So it's just like if I was that person, I would try to stop people from taking my spot. But then you got to realize some people ain't got a spot. Some people just there. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I
Mhm.
believe. I know I may sound like a conspiracy theorist, but that's who I believe, and I choose to believe controls everything. You know what I'm saying? It may not be one person, it may be a whole little group of homies. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, when I, grow up, I'm gonna go and travel west and I'm gonna discover the lands. And then they discovered America for fake. And they took over America and they killed the whole little thing and said, we're gonna get y'all something because we did kind of like did y'all dirty, but we really wanted this shit. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted your toy, nigga. I really wanted your toy. But now I got your toy. I feel bad. So I'm gonna give you some candy every day. But I'm gonna keep this fucking toy though. I'm gonna keep this fucking toy. Fuck you and your feelings. I gave you candy. Deal with that shit. Because like I said, anytime a motherfucker feel like they giving you some shit or doing you a favor, if you look in your life, gold mine, if you look at your life and every motherfucker that do something for you, they act funny. Well, guess what? Because they did a favor for you. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? They did something for you. So, like, nigga, I'm trying to help you. You better not complain. And you be like, yo, you ain't fold my
Right,
clothes right. Nigga, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck if I folded your clothes right. Because guess what? They helped you. And guess why?
right,
Because
right.
they felt you needed pity and they needed their sympathy. That's a 9 out of 10. That's not every time because people be like, well, not every time. 9 out of 10 for the not every times, but almost 10 out of 10. But it's 9 out of 10. Chance that this motherfucker is doing something to get something out of you because now you owe them because they didn't have to do shit. You needed them. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
And
right.
so that's how families break up. That's how individuals and relationships break up and the life art imitating life. That's exactly what rap teaches us. That's exactly what this culture of music is teaching us in a lump sum. So 9 out of 10 rappers probably talk about how they fucking all these bitches. But they ain't talking about,
Mm.
oh man, I caught the herpes. I had to go to the doctor. Bill was $5,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't give me no rap verse to explain my herpes situation. Now I've been fucking bitches all day. But they didn't tell me I got the clap or now I'm fucking niggas, like by accident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they don't sit down and say, hey, everybody, listen to the situation. Because everybody want to feel better about their life, believe it or not. Like I had a friend call me and be like, Lante, I call you sometime because I just want to feel better about my life. And he wasn't fucking around. You know what I'm saying? He was real honest. I was like, damn, nigga, okay, cool. Well, my day fucked
Right,
up. You know what I'm saying? Like, as usual,
right.
this is what happened. And that was at a rough patch in my life. But, talking to him kind of helped me through that shit. But it helped him through
Mm.
whatever the fuck he was going through. He just wanted to feel better. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We gotta go
So,
through our shit together. You feel me?
right. And you got people looking forward to your downfall. And people will
Mm.
say, oh man, that mother, even the people, because we talk about, and I watched this other YouTuber. It's a white guy. He goes around in different states. It's called The Invisible People. And he's talking with the homeless people. And most of them will
Mm-hmm.
say, it's this one lady, I think it's Aaliyah or something like that, and she's in California. Long story short, she's in California and she's been poor for a long time, and so she was in California, lost her job. Her job closed down. They did some fraud shit, because it's California, and she ended up homeless. But people like kick her and spit on her, and they'll be like, "Well, if you use that money you use on makeup on a house," and she was like, "Okay, my makeup be like $4 because I get it from the Salvation Army." She says
Mm.
this stuff in her head. I get it from the Salvation Army. People just, love and just lust after seeing you fuck up. Like it gets the knots off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is all. It's always an example, okay, of why. You have to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Why you have to take care of yourself and understand who people are, understand where they're at, and not who you want them to be. Because I want people to
Mm,
do a lot of shit. I want people to go and tell homeless people, like, hey, let me help you out. Let me help you get back on your feet. Do you want help? Okay, well, this is what I can do for you. Extra room, or get them some housing, or get them out of there for the night. Hey, we're the homeless shelter. Let's go. Well, it's all the way down there. I don't like it. Well, where you want to go? Pay for them a room or something. If
mm.
we can't do that, because average motherfucker can't do that, I can't. Just see if they in the area. Go to them every day with something to eat, or whenever you see them, help out. Helping them out ain't driving up to a red light and them niggas happen to be there with a sign. And he's like, "Yo, I got $10." Yeah, that help out, but some people don't even go in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? And I go help. But it's like back in the medieval times where you was the outcast. It's still an outcast system because that's their roots. You know what I'm saying? That's where they from. That's what they do. It's an outcast system. You spit on the people that's poor and beneath you. And if I was rich, who's to say I wouldn't do the same thing to keep people from getting where I'm at?
True, true, true.
But I know
Man,
one
that's
thing: I would
why
never
I
spit on a
started
nigga that made a
imitating.
mistake.
Man, you can't do that shit. That'd be
Mm-mm.
setting yourself up for that same failure later.
Yep.
Honestly. Shit, you heard about Mac Miller?
Yeah, the drug overdose dude.
Yeah, what you hear?
Nothing. I didn't really read it. Um, because I just been going through my own thing. So I ain't really been in the spirit of knowing what's going on in the world for the last like 10 days. Well, 5 days.
Right, I ain't gonna act like I got the full spill on it either. I just know he overdosed from drugs, they say. So that's about all I got on it. You know what I'm saying? As far as art imitating life in that situation,
Right.
um, I've had loss of friends, loss of family members. You know what I'm saying? Behind drug related situations, and I've even been in a situation where I done been the person that people come to get their medication. You know what I mean? So
Right.
with that being said, something that's been pressing on my heart is, man, if you ain't in the game, don't get in that shit. If you in that motherfucker, you need to be figuring out how to get out, bro. Because the game ain't what it used to be. Like
But
you
they
at
need
least
money to
want to drop your
survive.
product. I'm just saying, like you go get your product from your people. You could, distribute that shit. You feel me? You know what you paid. But nowadays, you got to be trying to do a favor for your nigga, bruh, and get him the work that you got, and that be the last time you see that nigga. Because unless you
Wow.
testing them drugs your damn self, my nigga, you don't know what you got. You don't know what you got. And from being up north, bro, they putting that fentanyl in everything. Fentanyl, however you say it, fentanyl, that shit is no joke, bro. And it's crazy because I was watching a Netflix series where this cartel was beefing with the growers or whatever, and the grower put fentanyl in the motherfucking drugs. You feel me? And killed a whole bunch of people to bring attention to the cartel. You know what I mean? Basically, spoil their deal and get out of it. You feel me? So I'm just looking at
Right.
this shit like my wife like, what's wrong? I'm like, bro, I gotta step out for a minute because I can't watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just lost my good friend. And honestly speaking, I'm watching how this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the nigga who gave it. I don't know the nigga who gave it to him, but I feel in my heart the person who gave it to him wasn't trying to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Probably even did it like on some, hey, bro, here, I know you used to like this. You know what I'm saying? Here you go, bro. Fuck with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So with that being said, ain't no way you trying to get a nigga to fuck with you and come back and spin with you. You gonna try to kill him. So with that's how that shit go down, bro. Them cartels be beefing with their suppliers or the motherfuckers who they farmers and shit. And you fuck around and get caught in the crossfire.
And
You
just
on
like
your
the
same old
government,
medication, ain't overdoing it. You feel me? Just doing how you normally do. Hit that bitch one time, fuck around, have a heart attack, die.
And just like the government, they don't care about you, man. It's a whole bunch. It's a whole nother, argument. Like I can't go to war, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I know a motherfucker don't give a fuck about me. I'm just like something that they had going on, and now they got a beef, and now they want me, the random dude, to go and the random nigga that they don't like because of my skin color. I'm supposed to go over there and help. And I guess I would you say support the troops just for the fact that I'm on on YouTube. So it's kind of like because I can't support people that my when my grandfather went to the army and shit like that, he got called a nigger. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigger, like by a white man. You gonna put this nigger on the ship with us? Because my grandfather kind of old. But I would have dropped out of army that like the whatever the fuck it was. They on the boats and shit. I would have dropped out of that shit that day. The Marines. I would have dropped out. It'd have been a wrap.
You would have to
It'd have been
run
like, oh well, this
away.
nigga out this bitch. Bye.
You hear me? You would have had to run away because nigga, they weren't gonna let you go. They would have put your ass in the they got prison just for motherfuckers who don't want to, you know what I mean, serve the time they signed up for.
But I'd be
Like
in prison
going to the
anyways with a motherfucker
service,
that's supposed to
like
be
this.
protecting my life.
No,
You
I
know?
feel you. No, I definitely feel you on your standpoint and why I just thought I'd throw that in there because a lot of times when people sign up for this shit, a lot of people don't realize they don't got no choice. Once they sign up, bro, they gonna come looking for your ass like you got a warrant. You know what
You're right.
I'm saying? I'm not doing that. So essentially, it's like being a prisoner.
Yeah.
You're at least allowed to goddamn it go out and you know what I'm saying, project your pain on other people, I guess.
Yeah. So
'Cause,
I get, I would say something about the times they gotta wake up, but that's irrelevant
if you
because,
think
I'm
about
trying to train for war.
right, and if you think about basically, I was talking to an officer over here, and I basically had to break it down to him like, bro, you think it's a difference between an officer who went to school and had to get a degree and an officer who was in the military? Man, only difference between the officer and the military, he done been police overseas. You feel me?
Right.
You just been police in America. You don't know what this motherfucker done seen. You know what I'm saying? And the
Right.
diversity training he done had. So with that being said, it's like the pot calling the kettle black because he was trying to tell me this as to say, the police department done got better. We ain't hiring, a whole bunch of military vets and shit like that. Like I'm like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I was just gonna say you full of shit till you flushed that toilet.
All
But
right. Well, what happened was I'm cleaning. I ain't take no, deuce.
no deuce.
No deuce. Yeah.
This fool here, man. Hey, but I got a debate coming up on the 28th, fool.
28th.
Yeah,
28th must be a special day, man, because I got a lot going on 28th in the morning,
me,
not at night.
me too. I just remembered I gotta go to the dentist that morning.
Yeah, I love the dentist. Not for real.
Oh, I wouldn't dare tell you how long it's been since I've been.
Yeah,
I,
man. I ain't trying to see nobody. I can't see nobody right now. Like I called, the people and stuff like that, and they was like, "Yeah, you can't even go to the emergency room, bro." So I better not get hit by a car, like, because once they realize, well, if I get hit by a car, insurance will take care of that. But I better not get no stomach flu or eat a bad cheeseburger from McDonald's, which is you know really probable sometimes and
man,
questionable. And I bet not get sick. Is what I'm saying. But most of the times, I wish I would have listened to you and your wife remedies that y'all be coming up with because y'all always got them. Just puts a cactus leaf on his foot and cough 3 times. He'll be good. He'll be straight. I'd be like, yo, what the hell are you talking? A cactus leaf? I live in Cleveland. What the heck is going on? Yeah, I ain't got
bro.
no cactus. Yeah, I ain't got no cactus out there. No, I ain't got no cactus. Your wife is
Hey,
very resourceful.
man, when you have to start going without a lot of shit, niggas be figuring out how to do around some shit. I remember Granny used to give us this castor oil.
Yeah, When,
Nigga, hey, castor oil, that shit good for everything. My grandma used to make us drink that shit. No wonder all her kids got good hair.
yeah,
We all got long ass motherfucking hair.
I
Cause
mean
look,
your
you can put
wife
that shit on
and
your scalp. If you balding, bro, that shit will grow your hair back. Like I ain't bullshit.
you could
You
tell
got thin
your
hair,
wife was
trying to
raised by
grow.
somebody that
Huh?
was I said you could tell your wife was raised by someone that was a little a little older, because there's
Yeah.
certain stuff that she know that people our age should know, like
Right.
cloth diapers and stuff like that, not to
Oh no, no.
but
You gotta get
with having the cloth and during that time being in the struggle. And I was like, how do you tie, even when she had the little, her cover, the sheet, and she made one of them little things where you could cover the baby across your chest and
yeah.
stuff. And then she tried to show me, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to Target. Like, I'm just gonna buy the shit." Like, and I went to Target and I was like,
Man, you know that ain't nothing but my ass being inventive as hell. Now, don't get me wrong. She'll sit there and actually figure out how to do it a lot of times when I be like, well, I just had the idea, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that whole cloth diaper shit, I was like, nigga, I'm tired of paying all this money for these damn diapers. And babies getting rashes and shit. I'm like, man, you know what? Let's see what we can do with these motherfucking cloth diapers. We looked that shit up and found it, you know what I'm saying? But you right though, she was raised by, shit, some wise people. Um, I wouldn't say she would credit probably any of her upbringing to one person. So I say some wise people. I know one of the ladies was a older lady. She was vegan. So I really learned a lot about, actually living the lifestyle of not eating meat to the point when she met me and, recognized my lifestyle changes, it was like it wasn't hard for her to grasp, you know what I'm saying, or get on board with. So that was the good thing, you feel me? Because she had not grown up with that lady, you feel me? I don't think me telling her, hey, we ain't eat no more meat around here. And I don't really think I want to just be interfacing or intercoursing with somebody who eats. I think that would have been probably a deal breaker with us. Probably would have fell apart at that point. Um, I don't know who are in the building, but anybody who listening, you feel me, got anything y'all want to talk about, feel free to jump on in the chat. We just building basically on how art imitates life. When I talked about a few topics, touched on a young buck situation, NBA young boy, talked about Nicki Minaj and Cardi for a little bit, how they basically turning the sisters against each other or perpetuating all the things that happen in our community that we try to, basically try to find some resolution to, or we try to limit the amount of times these things happen. But when it's put into the music, when it's put into the movies, it's put into the media, it begins to influence people in ways that they may not be aware of, and essentially they won't be able to control it. So here at the round table, Kinfo, we like to basically put you on notice. You know what I'm saying? We like to chop it up. I was just building with my brother Delonte real quick. Something I do with a lot of my brothers on a day-to-day basis. I ain't too long ago got to the crib, just trying to, man, trying to live, family, trying to live. And at the same time, like a lot of y'all, I'm trying to figure it out, family. You feel me? Want to send another shout out to my brother Triple Darkness, Triple Geek. Appreciate the love. Appreciate you coming through. Anybody else in the building? Love to you too. But that's the only brother I can see up in the chat at this moment. Shit, man. Let's get it, family. Let's not get caught up in the cloud chasing. Let's not get caught up out here looking at she-males. You feel me? Let's be careful out here. Don't be thinking with your private parts to the point you're not using your mind. Don't let your heart overcloud. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you got to pay attention to what's going on and be aware of your decisions. Um, And I said your heart because your heart can, dictate your movements and your thought process. So don't be out here looking for love and figure out you in all the wrong places. You know, you don't want this art imitating too much, or we don't want this art invading too much into your life. So just want to tell y'all, man, keep your head up, keep your eyes open. You never know. Never know what you might find yourself doing or find yourself in the midst of if you ain't paying attention. Too often in this society, they want to keep us comfortable doing nothing or comfortable being distracted. You feel me? And a lot of us is too comfortable being distracted to pay attention to anything. So your brother, go, you know what I'm saying? I just want to keep y'all focused. Shit, at the same time, y'all keep me focused. You know what I mean? Because I got to think to talk to y'all. I got to stay on my P's. I can't tell y'all nothing I wouldn't do. Please believe. You feel me? To all my religious folks that hear me, don't get it twisted. I'm more like your religion structure than you think. I'm living that shit. You feel me? That being said, love you as myself, can fold. Let me see what it's talking about. Let me see what it's talking about. We 86 out this thing. Love y'all as myself. Man, keep being you. All I'm here to do is to point it back at you and to let you know, hey, stay true to you. And everything will come through. Don't get distracted, big baby. You're on your way. What you said